Hey guys, this is Omar Samdani from Be Brighter, and today we're just going to be talking about a couple math problems, dive into them real quick. And through the process, I want you guys to realize that the main idea behind these math problems is understanding the problem, attacking it, and then circling and highlighting the things that are important. So let's dive right into it. If straight line L is translated up 5 units and 7 units right, then what is the slope of the new line? Well, if we translate this line anywhere, if we translate it like this, translate it like this, and these are what the lines would look like, by the way. That's bad illustration, but understanding the principal concept that no matter how much we translate it, the slope will always remain the same. So the slope for this line is -1, -2, -3, and then over 1, 2. So it should be -3/2. So the answer should be B. Okay, moving on to the next one. So the mean number of students per classroom at Central High School can be estimated using this equation. I'm going to name this equation y is equal to fx, where x represents the number of years since 2004 and x is less than or equal to 10. Which of the following statements is the best interpretation of the number 0.8636 in the context of the problem? Okay, so looking at the problem from a y is equal to mx plus b perspective, you're making sure you understand that the m will always represent the slope, which is the rise over the run, and the b will always represent the y-intercept. So 0.8636 will have to represent the slope. And in this context, it looks like the slope is going to be the number of high school students gained per year, right? Because if you graph this plot, on the x-axis would be time, and on the y-axis would be number of high school students. So looking at that rise over run, it's a number of high school per a certain amount of time. We're going to say 1 year. So the estimated mean number of students per classroom in 2004. Nope. The estimated mean number of students per class in 2014. Nope. These are all quantities. We're looking for a constant. The estimated yearly decrease in the mean number of students per classroom. Not a decrease. Why? Because if it were a decrease, it would be negative. So not this one. The estimated yearly increase in the mean number of students per classroom. That one's going to be it. So the answer to number 2 should be D. All right, speed running into the next one. So if a squared plus 14a is equal to 51 and a is greater than 0, then what is the value of a plus 7? So this one's kind of tricky. What you're going to want to do here is make sure that all the numbers, all the tricky stuff are on the left side. Because once you have that, what you can do is understand that, hey, this looks like a quadratic equation. This looks like something I can attack. You want to think about factors of 51. It doesn't look like there are too many. There's 151, 317. So once you have 3 and 17, remember by factors, I mean 1 times 51 is 51. 3 times 17 is 51. I don't think there's anything else, no other prime numbers or numbers I can think of that are factors of 51. So 3, 17. Oh, let's think about it. 17 minus 3 is 14. So your factored form should look something like this. And you can deduce from here that a will be equal to 3 and a plus 7 will be equal to 10. Sorry, that was really messy, but that should be the answer you get. Again, a plus 7 is equal to 10. Heading back now, let's check if the answer, yep, so the answer is going to be 10. So I'm going to end the video here. This was a really fast one. Thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions, be sure to reach out on the website.